Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to more Knights of the Old Republic. We're going to continue on going over force powers. Fun. Trust me, you want to go over them now because later it's going to be a thing. Alright, so we're going to treat injury. Alright, so where were we? Force resistance. This power offers some protection from direct force power attacks of Jedi opponents, possibly negating their effects. Attacking Jedi makes an opposed roll using D20 plus his level versus a D of 10 plus the defending character's level. If the attacker's result is greater, the attack succeeds. If the defender's total is greater, the attack has no effect. Forces last 60 seconds. That's not too bad. We got energy resistance. This power shields the Jedi in the Force, absorbing the first 15 points of damage from sonic, fire, cold, and electrical attacks. Damage, come on, over and above the first 15 points is suffered as normal. This effect lasts 120 seconds. That's okay, but it's not that great. Affect the mind. Now, usually these red powers are dark side powers, as you can see. Though there are some more neutral ones. This one's not so dark side, really. See, this is universal power. Universal, universal. Light side, universal, light side. Light side powers get huge negatives towards, if you're a dark side player, as well as dark side powers get huge negatives when you're a light side player. So, anything that's in red is an offensive thing, but it's a universal power. Affect Mind enables persuasive use of the Force. Once a Jedi has this power, extra options will appear in conversations as appropriate. Success is not guaranteed for extreme commands, or if the target is strong-willed. This power does not affect droids. Only the main character can select this power during level up, even though she has one. I don't know why. And there's Dominate Mind, which is just a more powerful version. It's more powerful than Affect Mind, and very few beings can resist its effects. I may go for that, just for giggles of it. Stun. This power allows a Jedi to assault the mind of an opponent, effectively stunning them for 9 seconds. A successful fortitude save by the target at a DC of 5 plus the attacking character's level plus the attacking character's wisdom and charisma modifiers means the target is slowed for the duration instead of stunned. This power does not affect droids, and there's just more powerful versions. Stun Droid. This power can send a surge of energy through the processor of a droid, rendering them immobile for 12 seconds. The droid also takes damage equivalent to the attacking character's level. Can be useful. Successful fortitude save, blah blah blah. Alright, it's basically stun for droids. And it damages them. Wound. This is a dark side power. This power triggers spasms in the victim's lungs, causing great pain and inflicting 2/3 of the attacking character's level in damage every 2 seconds for the duration. 6 seconds. So it takes 3 hits of 2/3 of their level. And that can turn the tide of a battle. This goes all the way up to 6 seconds. And inflicting damage equal to half the target's maximum value. So basically, for 6 seconds, they lose half health. That's nuts. I'd almost rather just use the choke than kill. So you got wound, choke, and kill. Jeez. Slow to dark side power, controls the mind, making the target's actions sluggish. The victim suffers a -2 penalty to defense, reflex saves, and attack rolls. The effect lasts for 30 seconds. Then you got slow, affliction, plague. Plague is like poison. There's a lot of cool dark side powers. You got fear, horror, insanity, fear, coward, and fear for the attacking Jedi, basically for 6 seconds. Basically, they can't do anything for 6 seconds. Then you have shock, force lightning, force storm. Dark side powers are a lot of fun, especially because of this. Who doesn't want to shoot lightning from their fingers? The finger lasers. Then you got force push, force whirlwind, force wave. These are universal powers, and they can be very good. This one just shoves somebody back, and they're stunned for 3 seconds, and suffers damage equal to the attacking character's level. Force Whirlwind Circles the target victim in a small maelstrom of air and dust, inflicting 1/3 of the attacking character's level and damage every 2 seconds, and rendering them unable to take any action for 12 seconds. That thing is dirty. Then Force Wave. All enemies within 15 meters are thrown to 5 meters, fall to the ground, and are incapacitated for 6 seconds, and take damage equal to 1.5 times the attacking character's level. So if you're level 10, they take 15 damage. I'd rather just have Force Whirlwind. You completely stun somebody, and they take a ton of damage for 12 seconds. You can just completely destroy something for that long. Drain Life. It's dark side power. Basically, you steal life from someone and give it to yourself. For every level of the character to a maximum of 10 levels. Basically 10 to 40 points. A successful fortitude save, blah blah blah. Then you get Death Field. Death Field targets all enemies within a 10-meter radius and does the same thing. That's your force healing with a Dark Jedi. Pretty good. Force suppression. This ability will cancel first and second tier force powers activated on the target. Effective force powers and shield, blah blah blah. So we're gaining powers on this level. Then we got Throw Lightsaber, Advanced Throw Lightsaber. I think just ups the damage as well as the accuracy rating. Yeah, Throw Lightsaber's not the greatest thing. We're gonna get Burst of Speed because it's freaking awesome, and it's gonna help with things. She levels up again. We get more skills. Take more of that. Powers. We get more powers. Slow. Fear. No, you don't need any dark side powers. Saving throws for everybody? Yeah, let's do that. Skills. Oh, we got one more healing, so just go for awareness. Feats. You now have force immunity to stun and night sense. What is night sense? So it grants +4 defense and is always active. Cool. Alright, so she is a 2... Okay, so she does need that for double blade stuff. Okay, alright. I think that's what we're going to go for here, because she's got enough health. Could go for the lightsaber thing, but nah, we don't need that right now. She could use an implant. She doesn't need an implant, but I could get one just so she's got it. She don't need to wear light armor because characters without this feat cannot wear light armor, heavy armor soldiers. But she doesn't need armor because she's been wearing Jedi robes. Let's see. Could get that for the extra health. She don't really need the implants just yet, so let's go for that. Because that'll definitely help her out in the long run. We're getting Cure. My gosh, we're getting Cure. She leveled up again! More skills. Force shield. Sounds very tempting. What else can she get? We're getting that. And she's done. Now, she's not fully light side, as you can see, because she's got a freaking air of arrogance about her. Let's equip her, shall we? She doesn't need to wear anything other than clothing, because she can't use her force powers at it. She's going to use her double-bladed lightsaber. That's going to take... ooh. That's going to be good for her. Wow, that's just a thing. Well, you're the healer right now, so you take it. Neural Band, Will +2, Bridges Gloves, Dexterity +1. You don't need that. Mission needs that. What is her dex, by the way? What's mine? What's hers? Mission, you're getting this. You're the rifleman. Take that. You know, you need Karth's blaster. Can you equip that? Because he shouldn't be wearing it right now. Dang it, he's got it on him. Guess that would be way better than that gun you got on now. Alright, you got this. Use dexterity +1. So you've already got a +2 to dexterity. To 19 dexterity there, girl. Some good stuff. Alright. What is her constitution at? 12. Okay. Use scripts. Jedi characters will use force powers until they run out of force powers, then will behave in the same manner as default attack setting. You know, I'm gonna keep her in default attack because I'm actually gonna do her thing. You! No. You stand in default attack. Alright, well, we gotta go back to our frickin' thing. God dang it, frickin' Karth. I need your blaster. Oh, actually, I can do party selection wherever I want. Do these two for now. Karth! Put that on for now. Put that on. Take that off. Alright. Now. There we are. Huzzah. No, she can't equip that. She don't have good enough armor. Okay, keep that on. Where's Karth's blaster? This should be a 4 to 9 +2 attack modifier. Yeah. You know what? Let's try her with 2. No, because she gets a bonus to defense without the 2. Yeah, it's only +1 to defense. So right now, I think dual wielding with her actually wouldn't be half bad. So take that off. No, don't do none. Put that on. And Karth is a good offhand weapon, so... Ooh, no it ain't. Why is it not? Is this not a good balanced? It is balanced. So I get +11 to hit. +6, and that's 0. Well, if I do Karth's blaster... Where is it? Come on, where is it? +12, +12, 4 to 9. Yep, just use that. We're good. Now we're going to Bastilla. Reflexes are out of this world. -+2 or will +2. Yeah, keep those on. Have to get her an implant here before long. You're good. Will or awareness? Will. You, that gives you awareness and every frickin' thing under the sun, so you keep those on. Alright. We're ready to rock and roll.
I'm here.
With her. God dang it, Bastilla! Friggin' quit. Ew. I think if there's a way to like... Oh yeah, hit X and let me twirl my weapons.
Yes?
Huh?
Trying to figure that out for a while. And pistoliers are just like, whatever.
Sure.
So, she's
Yes?
going to be the lead because we go over here and we'll switch this out for burst of speed. Woohoo! Now we got town travel. And force points do regenerate over time, so it's worth throwing this thing on and going ham. So apparently we gotta run to some cantina, and I think it's the one in the lower city. Yeah. But yeah, force points, as you can see on the left there, they are regenerating. Slightly, but they are regenerating.
If times weren't so tough, I'd give you a discount, seeing as how you're a big celebrity and all. But with the Sith occupation, I can barely afford to keep the doors open.
Let's just get this sale.
Because of the Sith quarantine.
Shut up. That would be better for mission right now, but nah, she's got armor. Nope, don't need anything. Oh, that's right, there was something else I was going to equip. God dang this freaking thing. Actually, she needs reflex. Take the fortitude. Yeah, Bastilla. Here, you take that. Missions got. Yeah, she don't really need that. Yeah, that's good. Fortitude roll will be good for her. Alright. You put that on because you're kind of the healer right now. Oh. Take away my fun game. Yeah! Look out, Jedi coming through! Hey Sith guys, look, there's a Jedi! Cut you deep! There's nothing we need to do over there. Please tell me my crews. Yep, they also have. Dag nabbit! Mission! Get over here! We're leaving. It's time we go through with the escape plan. This blur effect is getting old. I feel drunk. Hey Sith guy, don't mind the Jedi. God dang it. Now it's me! Me! Where's me? Really? Where's me? Me? There's me! God dang it! Frickin' Hey Sith, do your frickin' job. There's a Jedi standing right in front of me. Jeez. So dumb. Well, there's a thing I could go do. And I'm thinking about doing it because otherwise I can't do it later. And I don't think I can even do it now. Even with the Jedi. I saved it because I just don't know if it's going to really be worth it. It's going to help me in the long run, in the grand scheme of things. Where's Gadden?
On behalf of Gadden, I want to offer the thanks of all the hidden Vex. You rode like a true champion in the swoop race. I'm sorry Gadden can't be here to thank you in person, but he's retired to the safety of his private chambers. I'm afraid he's grieving over Brejik's death.
Well, I hope he doesn't blame me for his death. The guy's a douchebag.
Brejik violated the customs and traditions of Taris. He dishonored himself by refusing to honor his wager. He got what he deserved. Even Gadden has to realize that. Even so, I think Gadden hoped that somehow Brejik could be made to realize the error of his ways. Despite everything he'd done, Gadden probably would have forgiven him.
Gadden always was too soft on Brejik. I just wish I'd been there when that scum got what was coming to him.
But he isn't out of danger yet. The surviving Volkers will still want him dead. He's a prime target now, as are you. You better be careful out on the streets.
Oh, boo frickin' who? Hey, mission?
What?
Can you pop this frickin' lock yet?
Gotcha. Darn it.
Oh, you're frickin' worthless. Where's Gadden? Guess I missed my chance on that.
Gotcha.
Like I said, don't need what I was looking for, but... Wait, aren't these his private quarters?
Gotcha. Darn it.
The most useless smuggler ever.
On behalf of... I'm sorry.
Gad?
But he is...
God dang it. I guess when you go down to the swoop like tunnels for the Volkers, you can switch sides, which will allow you to come back up here and do that. Basically, if you kill Gadden, you get... I always hear you get this intelligence implant. It gives you a +1 to
Bastilla.
intelligence.
You ever use the Force just for fun? You know, a little jolt of the Force to trip up some jerk who's ticking you off?
I would never use the Force for such petty and trivial revenge. The mere thought of it's preposterous.
Oh, come on. There's gotta be times when you've thought about it. Don't be so stuck up. You can tell me.
I am not stuck up. I merely have the years of training to give me the wisdom and understanding to see how childish such an act would be.
Childish? Is that a crack about my age? You ain't much older than me, Miss High and Mighty. Just 'cause you're some Jedi doesn't mean you can be a
What did I
prissy
get
little...
myself into?
What's the... Hey, that wasn't funny.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Mission. Come now, we have to get going. Please, do try to be less clumsy in the future.
I love that one. She just goes thump. Just knocks her over.
What?
You what me? Alright, let's go talk to Candace. We are done with this place. I killed Bendak, got his gun, I'm out of here. Oh, there he is.
I saw you
buddy.
in the swoop race. Very impressive. You seem like you know how to get results. That's just the kind of person I'm looking for.
What are you talking about?
My name's Candaris Ordo. I work for Davik Kang in the
We know.
exchange. The hours aren't great, but they promised me a fortune to work for them, and I had nothing better to do. Mandalorian mercs like me are in high demand. But lately, Davik hasn't been paying me what he promised. I don't like getting cheated, so I figure it's time for me to break the Sith quarantine and get off this backwater planet.
So why are you telling me this?
I've got a plan to escape Taris, but I can't do it alone. I need someone I know can get the job done to help me. That's where you come in.
You don't need to ally yourself with this person. We should move on while we can.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking with your friend, aren't I? I saw you win that swoop race and started thinking. Anyone crazy enough to race like that is probably crazy enough to break into the Sith military base. I need someone to steal the Sith launch codes from the base. Without those codes, any ship leaving the atmosphere will be disintegrated by the Sith fleet's automated defense guns.
Why should I help you?
Here's the deal. You bring me those launch codes, and I can provide the vehicle to get us off the planet. Davik's flagship, the Ebon Hawk.
Well, are you gonna manage that?
Not yet. First, you bring me the launch codes. Then I'll tell you.
This is why I like Candace. Candace don't play no bull crap. How am I supposed to get inside the military base?
Good luck. You're going to need it. The entrance to the base is sealed up tight. Getting in won't be easy. The Sith base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line astromech droid to slice through it. Lucky for you, I know just the place to get a droid like that. Davik was having one custom built by Janice Nall. Just tell her Candaris sent you and she'll sell you the droid. Then you can use it to get the launch codes from the Sith base.
Why don't you do this yourself?
Normally I do this myself, but everyone knows who I work for. If I broke into the Sith base, they'd send an army down on Davik's estate to get those codes back. That's why I need you.
Shouldn't we be talking a little closer in this tavern without Holden sitting back there? Or no, that's the deposit player. Never mind, he doesn't count. All right, Candace, I'll bring you the codes.
I don't sense any deception from him, which is surprising. This may be exactly what we need.
Sooner or later, you'll figure this out. Either we work together or we both stay stuck here on Taurus. Come back and speak to me again when you've come to your senses.
No problem. We got this. So do it. Alright, so let's... Yeah, this one. Let's go talk to Janice Nall. Hence why I did not buy the little half-broken droid earlier. It's a waste of money. All it does is get to the door and blow up, and she won't give you a refund. Or she might give you like half the money back or something. Luckily, it's right across the street from the base! Haha! Alright, let's see if I can do this.
Hachu apanki, Jishawa anibong kasha, Jonasi, Ichua byongbo Johnny, Minamambato,
Yeah, that's what you think.
Akubri katkotanga boksha nak nong, Kin kun shin kin, Nikin kun na bule
You got a
mule
point there.
raji
Look at a
kun.
good old car. Candace said you'd sell me the T3M4 droid to me.
Mokau danya poki, Chachiska do punta kakaspaka, Bano oto.
Whoa, 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 whoa! I don't think I want to pay that much.
Kavadumpa kapalia monapata, Bonanakachu, Yin kin kun no ba mule rachi.
Okay, you know what? I'm not paying $2,000 for this crap to get off this frickin' planet and save the galaxy. Bullcrap.
Kin kun chopeshwa, no ba mule raji. Jone yuturi yanchi, either bola unchi chine.
Well, that's fine. Because actually that wins out in the long run. She said she's not going to do any more work for Davik. That means Davik can't have access to things. Alright, so we're going to take mission out and put the droid on. And you get dark side points for shutting down an access point to a gang leader. Or a mob boss. Yay! I mean, yeah, she's out of money and out of work for that thing. But, so what? Alright, I am not really worried about leveling up this thing. I don't like T3M4 at all. He's borderline useless. Dexterity. Skills. Security, repair. Computer use. And that's it. I'm doing this only because I'm going to need those two things. Oh no, I want demolitions. Feats. None of this really freaking matters. These you get free. Those you get free. I mean, I guess 2 weapon fighting because this thing. Tactical logic upgrade. That's more defense. Upgrade that. More skills. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so he's done.
The evil walks among us. The enemy.
What do you want, Bastilla? We're going to have to save that for the next episode, dang it.